Hi guys, welcome to the video. This is one of the most exciting videos we do all year. It is our annual holiday gift guide. I'm showing you here a little sneak peek of some of the beautiful things to come in the video. And if you want to leave in the comments, I would love to hear what your guys, some of your top favorite things on your Christmas wish list are as well. You can see that Millie is still being quite a handful. In the next video, I will show you some little snippets just of the last, what has it been, nearly 8 weeks, and kind of explain a little bit about that. I've just been feeling a little bit under the weather, but I nearly have the next video done, so hopefully by next weekend. But the first thing we're going to look at here, so I've done 12 gift ideas for Christmas, and the first thing are these kind of placemats and table runners and menu cards from Hester Cook. So I really love these, and these ones here were all on sale for like $6 each. So the menu cards are a little bit thicker as well, which is quite nice. You could write little notes in these as well for people. Put them, use them also in your sketchbooks. Use them as ideas to paint. So this one here is some beautiful planners. We will talk more about these in a dedicated kind of planner, 2026 planner video. But I feel like it's always quite an exciting thing to just try and decide what planner you want to use for the year. And there are a lot of really nice kind of popular ones out there. I am surprised this kind of hasn't gained more traction. I mean, I just love her notebooks. They're really, really beautiful. The gilding's beautiful, the quality, the paper. So I was thinking of using the bullet journal one, the spring, I think it's spring landscape bullet journal one for next year, but then she came out with her 2026 planner lineup, and these are just so beautiful. I think this one's called Bramble Frost, something like that, but it's in that person, like the sort of little bit of taupe that's in there mixed in with the blue. It's so beautiful. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. And my only sort of concern with going this way are the lines to kind of taking up the I often don't use lines, and so I was just worried about that aspect of it. But it's really, really beautiful. When you open it, they're not kind of too dark. So this one's really nice. This is the yearly one. You can see you get a shorter day, but you get the month, and then you go through the days of the month. So and then the little one is day to a page. So I think the only thing is I don't really need the calendar in the corner, but other than that, it's just a really, really beautiful kind of daily little overview. I'll use it more as a daily log for sort of compiling quotes, and also lists of things I need to do. So yeah, but we'll talk more about that. But this next one here, this is the mini Sendak. I know a lot of you guys have gotten this already. I am sort of late to the party on that one, but this is my large roll, which I really love. It's kind of like a traveling studio. It's just got everything packed in here. The only problem with this is it is quite heavy. I do have a whole video on this. I did alter it a little bit. I loved putting this together. I loved taking it places. But I also just enjoy kind of having it with me at home as well. Like I will take it like to the couch or you know, tables or something, and I have kind of a whole little studio, but you can see like how small and lightweight the other one is compared to this. So yeah, I think this is a nice way to kind of put a few supplies together. This is the colour Sweet Shrub, I think, which is just it's a really, really beautiful, it's kind of got some purple undertones in the brown. Yeah, it's just really beautiful. So, and then I'm thinking that I will put some of these in with some pencils as well. I haven't kind of fully worked out the setup yet, but some of the things that are kind of on my desk and you know, they get lost sort of on the desk, so I thought I might want to put them in here because I really do enjoy these almost as a also a storage option as well as a travel roll to go places. So like the Tom Studio pen there, which I absolutely love, and just other little bits and pieces, pencils, graphites, fine liners. Yeah, that's the Sweet Shrub. And then this is it compared with the Blue Star Crafts, and you can see like the this is more of like a pen roll, so it's not necessarily you know, crafted for art supplies. So once you kind of sharpen the pencils a little bit, they will get too you know, short to be in this one. But for now, I've been really enjoying having some of these pastel pencils in here, sort of a selection of graphite and pastels, and I pull that out as well all the time and use it. I'll take it out into the garden. Okay, so this next one is from Art of Soil, and there's a couple, well, there's lots of options in their shop, but I'm just kind of showing you two here. This idea is to get some of their little dot cards, and you can get the little porcelain ceramic wells. I couldn't actually find mine, that's what I got them for, but I'm going to link it below. You can get like the porcelain little palettes with the wells in them, and they would be really nice in that as well, I think. So at some point I'll put that together and show it on the channel, but this is their, I think, 44 colours in the walnut palette, which is so gorgeous. There was some kind of staining on the enamel mixing surface, which I think I can probably just get off with some Brillo or Jif or something, but yeah. I think a couple of years ago I got this little palette, which is also just so lovely. So I'm kind of showing you just here a comparison and kind of what's available in their shop. There's some really beautiful palettes. Yeah, you can see here how the mixing palette, sort of the enamel area, usually comes. And I really love this selection of colours. This might be the 12C. Yeah, which would also be nice just to get the colours and put them again like in a ceramic mixing palette or something like that. So I just wanted to do like a little bit of swatching here and kind of mixing with it for you, but I think I didn't not leave these long enough, so you've got to kind of let them activate. You put the water on and then let it sit for a minute or two before you kind of start painting with them, and you'll get a bit of a richer colour. I mean, you know me, I always am kind of looking for that soft, delicate colouring anyway. This one here, I was trying to decide whether or not to leave it for the book favourite books of the year, but this is such a beautiful one, and this is Skye McAlpine's new Christmas book, A Christmas Companion, and I think it was released middle of last month, and when it arrived it did feel like Christmas was starting, and that kind of excitement and that kind of festivity is definitely kind of in the book. You can see like gilded mini potatoes and just lots of kind of lovely ideas for the season. So I really wanted to just put it in here, and you can see with the contents, like I think the first kind of 64 pages have tips about Christmas, and like about the last 50 pages, and then there's like 250 pages in the middle where it's like lots of delicious recipes and things. And she just has this kind of little intro where she talks about Christmas, and I think that these sentiments are really nice for not just with, you know, preparing the meals, but kind of everything that goes into Christmas. So I really like how she creates that, and she's also talking about magic making and bringing a little bit of that into you know, our homes with the food, but also I think we do that in so many ways, and I think that part of what we're doing with painting and things can also bring part of that. So you can see we've already dog-eared pages to look at baking. But okay, so the next idea, this is actually a knitting case. This is by Redesigned, and it's a beautiful leather case. I got an email about one of the yarn shops that we go through getting these in, and if you can just search this and you'll find them. But I have been using this to house kind of a like a traveling setup. So to take on the go, to take out in the garden, to take, you know, just around the house. Yeah, there's a few things in here, so I'm just kind of showing you. I mean, obviously I know some of us are knitters and you can use it as a knitting project bag as it was designed, but I think it's also nice for art supplies. And yeah, the first thing that I wanted to show you that I pulled out of here is a Bean Paints leather palette. So this is in collab with a shop called Martha Mae, and they come out with them every so often. I think last year I saw one as well which looked gorgeous, and then they have this kind of new iteration this year. So I did swatch them out in this, but I wanted to show you as well, I did put a little bit of elastic on there to hold this kind of part when it comes off, so it's still kind of attached to the journal. I did a video about this, but yeah, I have added that since. But let's see, just in here I have kind of swatched. I did like kind of the blues, and then I did sort of the warmer colours as well. It is a beautiful selection. I think still I might switch a couple of them out for, I really love her lilac, and there's a couple of other ones that I might kind of want to switch out with some in here. And you can buy the little refills from Bean Paints as well. So one of the things that sold me on this is I was reading a book about Turner this year, and he had a little leather palette just very similar to this, the way that he would take painting. So yeah, it's really interesting and a nice concept. So similar to the artist soil paints, and I feel like a lot of paints are like this. You just want to leave the water on there. Again, I didn't leave it for enough time. I have been struggling to get this video done. So yeah, you just leave the water on there for a little bit longer and you'll get a nice rich saturated colour. But yep, the next few things are new things that came out this year, and 3 of them I have in this tin. This is kind of like my mixed media tin. So one of the first things is a selection of the Caran d'Ache Neoart. I think they're wax pastels that came out this year. We had a few of the Sennelier Woodless pastel pencils, and we have a few of the R&F drawing oils. So I really like to just get a few of any kind of new product to see if I like it, and just a few in colours that I think I may use to really sort of get me interested and get me experimenting. So what I've found is that sometimes, like, you might have a sketchbook that you didn't like, or paper that you couldn't use, but when you get maybe a new supply, go back and try it on that old paper, because you'll find that it may actually really be a beautiful combination. And so I'm just going to kind of blend a couple of these. They're really quite lovely to use. They're all a little bit different, and I'm using the what's it called? It's anyway, I'll link it below. It's a sketchbook, Paper Republic, the drawing book. And I've been using this a lot this year. The paper's not necessarily watercolor, but it does hold a lot of different media, and watercolor is really nice on it. And I'm also not pressing very hard on all of these. Again, like, I was trying to get a few of these shots filmed, and yeah, so anyway, it was difficult kind of pressing hard enough holding the phone, but yeah. With the top and the bottom ones, you can get really creamy, nice mixes and overlays. And with the Sennelier Woodless pastel pencils, they're quite an interesting product, and I have been really enjoying them. So I also find, though, because I'm primarily more watercolor, painting with watercolor, I do like a few kind of mixed media supplies. But yeah, only a few. Like, I don't need kind of full sets of this and this and this. I just really like a few sort of specific things, and I think it works out really well. Having said that, I did splurge and get the Caran d'Ache. This is the 50th anniversary, I think, box set, or I'm not sure, but I don't know. It could be the 50 box set, but the anniversary might be more than that. But anyway, so this is an anniversary set, and they have new colours in here, so you've probably seen heaps of videos about these, and you can get smaller sets as well. But this is kind of one of the times I really wanted to just treat myself to a full set, and yeah. Hopefully next year, though, they'll come out with singles of all their new ones as well, because I would love some, extra ones of some of those. But the last idea is some chocolate. Splurging on something a little bit extra. So anyway, I will leave some ideas in the comments, and I have run out of time, but I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully next weekend. Okay, bye.